Our region has enjoyed pretty remarkable growth in the natural gas sector since drillers struck gas in the Marcellus shale way back in 2004. In fact, according to a new analysis by the Pittsburgh Regional Alliance, the natural gas sector grew by a cumulative 848% from 2001 through 2014, contributing to a growth in gross regional product that outpaced the national average. In recent years, lower oil and gas prices have reduced drilling activity, but that doesn't mean that the industry is shutting down or that the opportunity is over. In fact, one homegrown company continues to see opportunity. It's called CX Energy of Bridgeville in Allegheny County. The company is a licensed real estate broker that specializes in oil and gas sales and leasing services. Bill Smith is Vice President of Land and the Managing Broker at CX Energy. And Jake Polochak is partner with Morascyk and Polochak Law Offices. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Bill.
All right. Well, you know, there's been a lot of gloom and doom and oh, woe is me about the natural gas industry in our region recently because of the low price of gas. You guys are managing to find opportunity here. So what's your niche in all of this where you're able to keep doing business?
That's right, Bill. Well, we have created significant opportunity for both oil and gas rights owners as well as those who would like to work in the industry as a licensed real estate agent, being that we help to lease a little over 200,000 acres over the last 5 or 6 years here in Pennsylvania, northern West Virginia, Ohio, before the drilling really took place. But now that the drilling has taken place and there's a little bit less leasing going on right now, there are a lot of professional mineral buyers who are looking to acquire and invest in oil and gas rights.
Okay, so there's a lot of leases already out there, but there are also those landowners who don't have a lease with a gas company, so they can play this game as well?
Correct, and the idea behind CX Energy was to create a transparent clearinghouse, if you will, where these folks could get both a licensed brokerage service and a legal service to help them through that leasing process, to understand the very significant documents involved. And also, if they want to divest of that asset, those non-working royalty interests in their oil and gas rights, they could also do that through this clearinghouse and get those same services.
Okay, and that's where you're kind of selling the rights, and that's the difference. So you said leasing's gotten soft. We've all heard that. What about on the right side? Is there still money chasing gas rights in our region?
The market is brisker than ever. There is significant new money in the market to buy oil and gas rights. Many of the buyers, rightly so, the market's down, so they can purchase kind of at lower prices right now. So there's been a lot of new money organized to actually acquire oil and gas rights, specifically here in the Appalachian Basin, being that the Marcellus and Utica Shale is the largest shale play in the United States. So there's opportunity, even though folks who may have leased a few years ago were paid a lot of money, but they haven't gotten drilled yet, they're not receiving royalty checks. If they'd like to divest of a portion or all of their oil and gas rights, they can create significant income for themselves and their family.
So if you got that lease, you're going to get that annuity. It's like an annuity payment comes over time, however long the gas is producing, and so you'll have that income, which is great. This other model allows you to get the money up front?
Correct, and there are some significant advantages to a landowner that might want to sell those non-working royalty interests. First of all, the tax treatment is going to be much more favorable if you sell that long-term asset as opposed to waiting for those annuity payments that are going to be ordinary income. And it also allows you to hedge your bets a little bit. If you're a property owner, you probably only own one tract of land, and if yours isn't lucky enough to get in a drilling unit, you're not going to see that royalty income for quite a while, whereas if you can cash out, you have other options on how to spend that money.
And there is a lot of money chasing this right now?
There is. There's more money in the market right now than we have seen in the past few years.
Really?
I would say just in the last 6 months, we've seen 5 to 6 new buyers, new funds that were created with funds in the range of anywhere from $100 to $500 million to specifically acquire oil and gas rights.
So, okay, hundreds of millions of dollars chasing these rights, so this whole activity is still happening here in our region. Yeah, and for those folks who've had a lease for a while and it's running the end of its term, I guess that's what typically happens, right? If they don't drill in a certain amount of time, you sort of lose the, to renegotiate. Is that part of all of this as well?
Correct, and right now we're actually seeing some of the first large leasing groups that we worked for. Their leases are expiring, and we've been asked by those groups of landowners to come back and sort of get the band back together and again, through that transparent marketplace, see if there are other oil and gas companies looking to get into the region that have been waiting for those large aggregations to free up.
To become available. Amazing stuff. So CX Energy, an energy-related company in our region that's been growing and expanding. You've been adding people?
We have been growing. We have a lot of real estate agents who want to get into the oil and gas side of the real estate business, join our team. And for owners of oil and gas rights, they typically are getting approached directly by direct mail, phone call. Someone knocks on the door. So buyers trying to buy direct and they're trying to buy below market. So when landowners engage us, our goal is to expose them to a very large market globally and to get them the most money possible, quickly as possible, with the fewest problems possible.
Wow, pretty cool. Making a market of gas rights in the Marcellus Shale. Great story, great success in our region. The company's called CX Energy. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bill.
Well, when we return, doing good by moving goods. We'll see how Goodwill is unlocking untapped value in its trucking fleet. Stay with us.